Lynn Anderson, I have known you for many, many years as a supervisor and as a trustee here in Clinton Township. You've been a great resident. Now you are a great ambassador for the community and cars. And I know that you've got a couple of cars that you like a lot, especially this little guy here, number 53. Lynn, tell us about your passion for the car and your passion for being involved in the community.
Oh, thank you, Bob. I have had my Herbie now for 14 years. I absolutely love him. I'm one of those people that saw it at the drive-in back in 1969 and been looking for one ever since. And when we found him, we had to bring him home and adopt him. Interesting story, when I got his birth certificate from Wolfsburg, it says he was imported into the port of New Orleans in March of 65. I was living in New Orleans in March of 65. So I think Herbie was just spending all this time trying to find me again. So
how do you get all this crazy stuff mixed up into this to the outfits that you wear? I see many times that you're in period costumes.
True.
Unbelievably nice.
In addition to being an auto enthusiast, Volkswagen enthusiast, and I write for a magazine called Hot VWs as well, I also collect vintage clothing, and I have for the past 30 years. And I now give vintage fashion shows under the mantle of Fashion and the Automobile. In fact, you can find that on our website, fashionandtheautomobile.com. And we're in fact doing one at M1 for the Woodward Dream Cruise. We're doing a 1960s vintage fashion show and exhibit. I store all these in my home. I've taken over my children's bedrooms when they moved out. And I so enjoy bringing them out to communities like this.
What brought you into this crazy atmosphere of doing all this stuff?
I love doing for people. It brings me such joy to go to like senior communities like Villa Bella here. I've actually given shows here at Villa Bella. The seniors have all these wonderful memories, the cars, the clothes, and it's wonderful to share that with them. Then to hear their stories about when they grew up or an outfit that they maybe had from their mother. I hear them all, and I even hear the stories about old Volkswagens. People tell me their story, and I just love doing that.
But you don't drive this on a daily basis. You only bring it out.
No, I bring it out for shows, parades. Sometimes we'll just go for cruises and get an ice cream. But we do keep him locked up in the winter because he'll stay better that way if I keep him nice and sealed up for the winter months.
We're glad you're here in Clinton Township.
Oh, I love it. I was
doing
born in Clinton Township.
Were you really?
One of the first babies born in Mount Clemens General in 1956 when the building opened. So, and I'm here, and I will be here till I die. I love living in Clinton Township.
And we love having you here, Lynn.
Well, thank you so much,
your husband,
Bob.
too. We don't get to see him very much.
He gets out and about.
That's good. But we love seeing your car.
Thank you. We love our Herbie, too. He's my baby.
You bet. So, congratulations for all you've done and for all you're going to do. So we're going to go to the next car soon and get on with the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. One of the best car people I know, Frank Buscemi. You every year organize a beautiful car show at Villa Bella. Your friend Angelo Grillo, and you have beautiful cars.
Thank you.
All the time.
Thank you, Bob.
You're a good friend. You bring all these people in.
Yeah.
He's giving away food, beverages, everything to get people interested in a car cruise, which is ours is coming up.
Yeah.
And you've got something behind us that is spectacular. Tell us about it, Frank.
This is one of my cars. It's a 67 Pontiac Catalina convertible. It brings back a lot of good memories to me. I just bought it recently, a few months ago. I'm 78 years old now. When I was 20 years old, this was my first brand new car that I bought on my own. Not like today's world, But it was a Bonneville, which is the same car, except it's 7 inches longer, even how long this car is. And I met my wife in this car 57 years ago.
Well, I'm not going to say which front or back seat.
Back seat was roomy. But anyways, it was, so it's got a lot of special moments for me.
Oh, I bet.
And it's just, I love taking him on a parade every year for the Gratiot Cruise. And every year we get a little softer and better ride.
Frank, what got you interested in cars? I mean, you're talking about 20,
yeah.
50 years ago you're doing this.
I was 12 years old and my brother had a gas station. And it was in Detroit on the corner of Vernon and Algonquin. And we lived the next block over in Springle. And so I was a young boy there, and I would go over there, I would fix flats and change the oil and pump gas, wash the windows, put air in the tires.
So you kind of just grew up with cars.
So I grew up with cars, and the 50s and 60s to me were always the best.
But that was the old days when people came out and they checked your air in your
Yes,
tires.
that's right.
They did everything.
Yes. Look at this.
It's okay. Come on in.
Angelo.
Come on in, Angelo.
Come on in, Angelo. Combate.
Angelo Grillo, who has helped build Clinton Township, not only here, but with his family, shopping centers, senior living. There's all kinds and you two are buddies, and that's how you got involved
I've known
helping
him
him do the shows.
I've known him since 1966, when he had a 65 GTO, okay? And I had this car here. And I knew him when got into the steel business, and then he branched out. And I've been doing this show here for 14 years now. So when he first built this, it was just the senior living first, before the assisted living.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So he's
No,
come
I
along.
recall the first time I got invited over here. He said,
job.
"Come over here. We're going to have a car show at the senior place." I said, "What? A car show here?"
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
It started. It
Just
worked out
beautiful.
real good. Worked out real good.
Now, I know you've got a lot of cars,
Yeah.
and you sold some of your beautiful cars.
Yes, I
What
did.
makes you sell something and move on to something
Well,
new?
what happens is that, I had a lot of, I've been fortunate when I've had about 45 cars in my lifetime at certain times. I've had 8 cars, 6 cars. I'm down to 2. I have a 65 Riviera also, in Grantsport. And now that I'm older, when you have multiple cars, when you have 8, you got 8 gas tanks. You got
Well,
eight insurances.
8 sets of
and
tires.
32 tires.
Oh, yeah.
No, okay. Or you got, and they're old cars. You always put money in them, and you got storage. So 2 is perfect for me. I got a 2-car garage. It's perfect. for me.
That's good. That's good.
Ooh, wee baby, don't you hurt me anymore.
We have some beautiful cars out here, and this one is unique because of its color and because of its age and because of its price. Now, this car is priced at $40,000. I can't even imagine paying for an older car $40,000, but people do.
Oh, they will. They will. And this is the first time we've had cars come out here for selling. Actually, I think this is probably the owner. We're just saying, are you selling it? I'm Karen with the Villabella here. I'm the manager, so welcome. And we're just saying that this is a very hot day out here, but we've been very lucky. The weather's held off for us.
The weather has
And-
barely held off.
And Bob, we want to thank you for all the years that you've come out here
I
and
love it.
supporting us. And
I'm not a car guy until it gets to the car season like this.
Yeah.
This is car season right now.
this is car season, and we are running out of room. We have so many cars here, and the event started at 5 o'clock, and we're already running out of room. So we're
Okay.
going to have about 300 some people
now
here.
you give food, beverages to
We do.
anybody who comes.
This is a complimentary event. There's no charge for it. There's no even registration, which is nice. The cars just come, first served. Hot dogs, drinks, popcorn, ice cream. We do have some great sponsors that have helped us as well.
Yeah.
We have Platinum Care. They do physical therapy. Balance Home Care, who does our physical, or not physical, they do the home care here
Yeah.
for our residents. As well as we have the Macomb Pharmacy, which is located in our building.
Oh,
So that makes it a little bit different than other senior communities. We do have our own pharmacy.
Well, I was here when this building opened and did the ribbon cutting years ago with Angela.
Okay, so that's back in 2005.
Oh, yeah.
We're getting ready to celebrate our anniversary next year.
Wow. I'll be here.
Yeah,
Was there horses and buggies going by?
no horses and buggies back then. They weren't doing horse and buggy shows back then, were we?
Basically, though, that was almost a dirt road, 19 mile, in Clinton Township, and all these roads got built up since that time. The hospital was nothing like it is today. You got Henry Ford Hospital that came to Clinton Township as an afterthought with their main hospital
wow.
in downtown Mount Clemens, and look what they are today.
And they're outgrowing their area over there.
Well,
Yeah.
that's, I think, also what brings people into your building, because They want to be close to their doctors.
Right.
And there's a lot of them here on 19 Mile Road.
And this is so nice for our residents that they're able to see these cars without having to go out and having the music and the DJ. And it's just a good time. They look forward to this every year. It's always the first Thursday in August. So for next year, 2025, plan to see you then.
First Thursday, Jim. We'll write it down.
All right.
Okay, Karen, now, you've got all these people working for you.
I do.
How many in this building?
For this building, we have about over 50 employees
I know.
right now.
You got a lot.
And you get 120 residents, and we're staying busy here.
I've known many people who have lived here through the years, and many who are still here today, which is nice.
We do. We have some of our residents, we have a few that's been here for over 10 years. So
Yeah.
they're saying a lot that,
It is saying a lot.
It is,
Everybody loves it. So thank you for what you've done for the community.
Thank you for coming, and we appreciate it.
Are
And
you kidding? For a
Stop
free,
by and
a free
visit.
hot dog? What? We're here.
everybody loves a hot dog, right?
Thank you.